It was a time of fear. The Dominican Republic in the 1950s was trapped under the iron grip of Rafael Trujillo, a dictator whose cruelty knew no bounds. His reign was a long shadow of corruption and terror, and those who dared to stand against him vanished into the void of history. Forgotten, silenced, erased. But from the suffocating silence, 4 sisters rose like butterflies into the storm. Patria, the eldest, carried the weight of faith and family. Minerva, the fiery intellect, and refused to bow to injustice. Maria Teresa, the youngest, grew from innocence to unbreakable resolve. Dedi, the survivor, bore the responsibility of memory. Together, they became Las Mariposas, the butterflies. And while the butterfly is delicate, its wings can stir hurricanes. Their journey began quietly, with whispers in darkened rooms and secret meetings. As Trujillo's regime tightened its hold, the sisters grew bolder. They smuggled weapons, spread messages of rebellion, and built a movement from the ground up. Their actions sparked hope among the oppressed, light piercing the dictator's manufactured darkness. But rebellion comes with a cost. Trujillo's spies were everywhere, his reach as vast as his cruelty. The Mirabal family was marked. Arrests, interrogations, and threats became their daily reality. And still they fought. November 25, 1960. The sisters were on their way back from visiting their imprisoned husbands, driving down a lonely road under a fading sun. Trujillo's men were waiting. The ambush was swift and merciless. The sisters were beaten and strangled, their bodies discarded to make it look like an accident. But dictators underestimate the power of martyrs. The news of their murder spread like wildfire, igniting the very revolution Trujillo had sought to extinguish. Within a year, the dictator who thought himself invincible fell. And though the Mirabal sisters' lives were cut short, their legacy has flown far beyond the boundaries of their homeland. Today, their sacrifice is immortalized on the International Day for the Elimination of Violence Against Women, marked every November 25. In the Dominican Republic, their story is whispered in classrooms, painted in murals, and written in the hearts of those who carry their memory. Mirabal sisters, Patria, Minerva, Maria Teresa, might have been crushed in that storm, but their wings created a wind of change that still blows strong. Butterflies, after all, don't die, they transform. And so, the question remains, what storm could you stir if you chose to defy the impossible?